Hello, Danny.
Hello.
How are you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Oh, so I'm trying to get my chair back into position here. Um, One sec. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Trials of Casuals podcast. My name is Domini Fox with my other co-host here.
Yeah, Boxing.
So we've been missing for the past couple of weeks, and there's a couple of reasons for that. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you. You are our loyal viewers. Um, but just a couple of updates. The Renaissance Festival season has started here in Maryland, so I will be working on the weekends, which means that I do need to get these recordings done on Thursday. And unfortunately, these past 2 weeks were a little rough on your boy, picking up some extra side work while the festival's going on. So I am doing my best to try and make what money I can. Um, and also, there just really hasn't been a whole lot of news. I actually messaged Danny last week and was like, "Is there anything worth talking about?" No, fuck it. Let's just record next week. And there really wasn't a whole lot. In the past like 2 to 3 weeks, there are a couple of things that are. I've got two subjects that I really want to talk about today. Um, but I guess before we get into that, Danny, what is your stream schedule looking like for this upcoming week?
Oh, this upcoming week is pretty much the same as it has been. Just trying to go through Hollow Knight every Friday again.
I feel that. That's actually one of the things that I want to talk about. Uh, so you know what? I guess we'll lead with that. Um, Team Cherry, the creators of Hollow Knight, just finally released Silk Song. Um, and we need to talk about Silk Song real quick, Danny, because Silk Song is quite literally doing numbers. um, it has the highest concurrent viewer, the highest concurrent player count right now. Of like, I think it's like of any like single player game at the moment. Is that correct?
Like this little thing that I took a look at.
I would assume you have the numbers for me.
Yeah, I took a look at this. This was from 9 hours ago, and this is just the Steam numbers. 9 hours ago, it hit the 18th highest all-time player peak on Steam. So
Which is insanity.
yeah, like this is a game, by the way, that is, if I double check here on Steam real quick, it is $20.
Yeah. Uh, which is absolutely fucking bonkers to me because Hollow Knight was what when it first released. It was what? It was about
Hollow Knight was 15.
15.
It's still 15.
Yeah. So if you get a chance, go play Hollow Knight. It's a wonderful game. Silk Song is basically everybody's ever wanted from the sequel,
You you can literally pick up both games for less than the price of a AAA game.
and they're still gonna be better. Well, and
Yeah.
also, yeah, and you know what the crazy news is Silk Song not only crashed Steam, it crashed the Microsoft Store, and so many people were trying to order it at once that it literally could not get listed on PlayStation.
Yep. It literally broke almost every single marketplace that it was available on today.
Surprisingly enough, the only one that it wasn't on was that didn't have a problem was Nintendo.
They also had issues.
Oh, did they? Oh, never mind then. Fuck
Yeah.
me, I guess. Um,
They all had issues today with how many people were trying to buy it.
I mean, in all fairness, like Hollow Knight was a loved game, and
Yeah.
it's a cute little game. It's got a great story. It brings back the joy and the love of the 2D scroller. Um,
And on top of that, this is a game made by three people.
yeah, and
Like
Silk
Team
Song,
Cherry is three people.
who also, which is why they took 7 years to do Silk Song.
Yeah, they were working on it in between like doing day-to-day stuff. Like they had to take time off, I believe, for family issues as well. And that's all understandable. Like three of them spending that time making this game in the process also, like, I can respect it.
Yeah, no, it's legitimately insane. Um, like it's actually crazy how well Silk Song is done, and it just goes to show that Danny and I were still right a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, when Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year. We said that we were going to be in for we were going to be in for an indie game renaissance. Um, and it keeps going to show. I mean, and there's still games that are yet to release this year that are probably not. They may not do nearly as well as Silk Song, but there's a lot of games that are going to be doing well this year. I mean, there's Monster Train 2, which has already been out, which is doing really, really well. Um, there is Slay the Spire 2, which is supposedly going to be dropping actually pretty soon here, if I'm correct. Because Megacrit said that they would be releasing it by the end of 2026 at the latest. Or, my bad,
Yeah,
2025 at the
like
2025 at the latest.
we are in prime time for games between the prices of $10 and $40.
Yeah.
Games in that range are gonna do real well. Games higher than that are gonna have to justify being higher than that.
Yeah, like I know people go nuts for GTA, but like
I think
no.
I think GTA's kind of like had its time. Like,
GTA hasn't been good since like San Andreas and Vice
like
City. Like 4 was
for
okay. 5 has been honestly 5 is kind of mid.
for the DLC kind of made it much better.
The problem with GTA that I have is that it's the same game over and over and over again. And I'm like,
Yeah,
brother, can y'all
they hit
literally do
they hit
anything
that
else?
point. Yeah, like they hit the point where they focus more on like realism than the kind of
The shit that matters.
yeah, like they got a little too focused on like the mundane stuff. Like GTA 5, especially if you play GTA 5 online, there's so much stuff in that that's just it's fun once or twice, but then it just becomes like a 9 to 5 and it's like, okay, yeah, that I don't want to play a game for that.
Yeah, no, I mean that's exactly what it is, and we've been saying it for almost 2 years now, Danny. I mean, look at the last two Game of the Year awards. 2 years ago, it was Baldur's Gate 3. Last
Yeah,
year was Astrobot.
they're games that have gone back to like categories of games that haven't really been populated in a while.
Yeah, and I think that Silk Song is gonna get nominated for Game of the Year. Like
I think it should.
I don't think there should be literally zero way that it doesn't not at least get nominated. If it doesn't get nominated, that would be absolutely fucking criminal. Because I mean,
I
you can I want to load something up onto the. I'm literally moving my Streamlabs right now so I can open up Steam for the first time in like a year. Um, I want to see what the actual review ratings are for Silk Song because I need to see this in person. So Silk Song, the full game is $20, and if you want to get the soundtrack with it, it's also 25.58. So you say because the soundtrack by itself is $12. So total it's like 32, but they give you both the game and the soundtrack for
yeah,
25.58, which I think is banging. All right, Steam. I would love if you could literally just look at what the hell I'm trying to do, please.
so I can tell you right now that it's 96% overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah, like that's 96% of the 11,440 user reviews in your language are positive. Like that's fucking insane. Like I don't know how else to reiterate that. That is legitimately fucking nuts. Like most games don't do that now. Like most games when they first come out, like indie games are roughly about 70 to 80%. 96% out of not like 100 200, out of almost 11.5 hundred reviews, 11.5k reviews, and it's overwhelmingly positive because again it's Team Cherry taking the time, and again they took 7 years to do it, but god damn did they fucking nail it. I
Like,
mean, it's legitimately insane how good the game looks, and from what I've heard, how amazing it plays.
cause like from what little I know, because I'm trying to avoid as much like actual gameplay as I can till I play it.
Right?
From what I've heard, like they didn't try to reinvent the wheel. Like they just made a continuation, a good game.
They gave people what they wanted, which was a sequel to Hollow Knight.
And, like it's a passion project, which passion project games usually turn out pretty solid.
Yeah, like it genuinely looks so fucking good. And again, it's we are in we are in a indie game renaissance. There
Like
is zero fucking reason for us to not be just absolutely getting W's.
yeah, and like I think I said this to someone else when the I think it was GameStop that leaked the price. When I saw the speculated price, I said, "Yep, no, that's game of the year already. $20, game of the year." Because like the amount of game and the quality you're gonna get for this, it's gonna make AAA games look horrible.
Yeah,
Because you're gonna play this game, and there's one thing you're not going to see the entirety of playing this game, and that is a pop up for microtransactions.
no, absolutely, like 100%.
Like this is the game. That's you got it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like it's there's a reason why so many people are going again back to indie games, and why a lot of people are also doing a lot of retro gaming. I am not gonna lie, Danny. I actually loaded up Mega Man Battle Network recently and kind of looked through my Battle Network 1 gameplay and went and just did some basic battles, and I'm like, god damn, I forget how fucking fun these games are. To just run
Yeah,
around and just collect chips and fucking do side missions. Like it's an absolute fucking blast. Like
it,
the older games, and especially like, and again games from indie studios, are genuinely so fun because they can also get away with a lot of shit you probably would never really get, be able to do. I mean, and this is probably a terrible example of this, Danny, but I have to bring it up. If you are under the age of 18, do not look up this game. If you are over the age of 18, Hunipop.
yep. Like
That game
I
gets away
will
with literally like criminal levels of activity.
it I will say there's a lot of stuff in the game that has not aged particularly well,
Yeah, yeah,
but
you're not
you can
wrong.
kind of look over the bits in it because it is very much a product of its time. The second one, I think, actually tries to push it a little too hard.
There's a third game, by the way.
I refuse to acknowledge Honeycam. That game doesn't exist.
Why? Because of how bad it is, or how
It's
egregious
so
it is?
terrible. It's shovelware. It's literally a shovelware game. It's so bad.
I was gonna say, I need you to know, and I can't wait for Cryptic to edit this because,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna air it out for everybody because I'm pretty sure I've said it on stream before. Cryptic's jackass decided he was gonna buy me all three of those games, and then
Oh.
he and I raced to see who would finish Hunipop 1 first.
Well,
I beat him by a week.
yeah.
Or no,
No, like,
it wasn't a week. It was like several days. But like
if you get a little bit of experience with the gameplay loop of it, it does not take long.
It's Candy Crush. It's literally Candy Crush. It's just
Candy Crush with more quality of life, surprisingly.
we're gonna put that quality of life in quotation marks.
I think the gameplay is better.
It's just it's egregious. But that's what I'm saying is that the games are still available online. Like you can still get them on Steam. And they got away with a lot of stuff, but people loved playing those games because they were just dumb.
They're different.
They're different, but they're dumb and they're just it's it's a phrase that I like to use all the time, which is called stupid fun. Which I think is you need that kind of genre of game, and which is just it's a game that exists for one reason and one reason only, and that's to be an absolute fucking hot mess. But it's a stupid fun game because it's a hot mess. Like Hunipop is that to an absolute fucking T.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't see a whole lot of those games, but when you do, they're all hot messes, and they're all guilty fucking pleasure games. Like, you don't want to admit it online, but every now and then you're like, I want to play an hour of this. Just because it's dumb fun.
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of, and there's a ton of other, like, dumb fun games. Earth Defense Force is a great example.
Yep.
Earth Defense Force is a dumb fun game. None of the shit makes any fucking sense. None of it. But it's stupid dumb fun. Like, it's just ridiculous. No. No. You stop chewing on that. I'm sorry. Narnia decided to just start eating the fucking blanket. Or eating the towel that is in her crate. No. You knock that off. I heard what you did, you little shit. Stop it. So. But yes. And now Silksong does not fall into that stupid dumb fun, but it is a fun game, and it's an indie game where the developers, again as you said, Team Cherry, which is literally 3 people, made a banger. I mean, for fuck's sakes, Balatro was one dude, one fucking guy, and he was nominated, and Balatro was nominated for Game of the Year last year. Like that's again fucking nuts.
I'm very happy to see the rise in more passion project games. Because, we kind of need them. Especially with AAA trying to charge yearly 3 figures for a game that's not complete.
Yeah, and again, it's ridiculous. I remember seeing several content creators. There's one in particular, and I always forget his username, but it's the nerdy looking dude, and he always plays like the different game companies, and then he plays like the consumer, and is like, bro, you're literally out of your fucking mind. He goes, and I watched the video that he did on Silksong, and it's like $20 fucking dollars. The game's only $20. Like, yes, the game's only fucking $20.
Yep.
That's how it should fucking be. Like, games should not be triple fucking digits. it should be triple digits for one reason and one reason alone, and that is for collector's editions, which
Like,
come normally with a ton of special shit. Because I don't know if you remember, Danny, when Borderlands 2 first came out, the collector's edition for
yep.
Borderlands 2 had some crazy shit with it. You literally got a fucking armor chest with the game. You got an
Didn't it
armor.
also come with like 20 shift codes?
Yes, like it came with a ton of shit. It literally was a storage container. It was literally a storage container about yay big by like yay deep. Like, and it was the standard Borderlands like gun crate, and it was
Eh,
fucking dope. Which,
like,
when you really think
I
about it,
miss those.
they're just giant bait and tackle boxes. But I digress.
And like I miss those, but I know they kind of like went out after Dead Island's fiasco.
Okay, well, Dead Island
That
1 was a
one,
great game. Dead Island 2 was a fucking
no,
hot
like
mess.
Dead Islands, the game was great. Their collector's edition had to be completely redone.
Oh, I must have missed that.
Because if I think it was the first Dead Island where the initial collector's edition was like a bikini clad like torso,
Oh no. Why would they
and
do that?
yeah, they had a bunch of things in that that kind of couldn't do in some countries. So they had to completely redo the collector's edition of that, and I think
Yeah.
that really kind of soured a lot of people on collector's editions because like now they're only just now starting to really come back. Because like I
Yep.
want to say there was a collector's edition of Expedition 33, which I think is the most recent one.
Oh, obscure.
Yeah, and I want to say there might have been a special version of Liza P that came with a vinyl on the soundtrack.
Okay, but that's kind of sick though.
Yeah, no, like that's awesome.
Yeah, like for something like that, I could understand charging close to triple digits, or if it's like really something like really big or really cool. Like, okay, that's something
It's
that's
like
special.
limited
That's
runs.
yeah, like you're only gonna get that once, and it's
Yeah,
only going to be available for a certain time. And for people, and again, that's for people who genuinely love the series, that want like the bonuses, right? Like, I remember pre-ordering Gears of War 3 because I wanted the special D-Day skins or E-Day skins for the cog soldiers, because I thought that was the coolest shit, and you could only get it through pre-ordering, and they gave you a code to get the fucking skins for Dom and Marcus. So, like, it's super fucking fun to do that, because that rewards people who genuinely love the series. That's like, yeah, I want to collect that. That's something fucking cool. A
yeah.
base game should never be $100 or anywhere
Like
fucking close to it.
again, like I think the only way I could ever justify a price close to that is if I'm getting multiple hundreds of hours of actual game out of that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, if the replay, which again, by the way, fun fact, look at fucking Baldur's Gate 3. It has
Yeah,
infinite number of runs, an infinite number of choices, and so many things that you can do in the game. You can easily play for hundreds and hundreds of hours. Now, granted, by
yeah,
your third or fourth run, you may have started optimizing things, but you're probably going to play as a different race and a different class. You're going to take different companions to be with you. Like, there's going
yep.
to be a fun things.
And that's not even counting that recently. I think it was either toward the end of last year or early this year they added new subclasses. So free update.
Exactly. Like, and that's the thing that I love about Baldur's Gate 3. And Larian Studios is they're still fucking putting out bangers for the fucking game.
And hopefully, the next thing that they're working on is the next entry in Divinity.
have some thoughts about Divinity, but that's not necessarily their fault.
Yeah,
I
like Divinity is different.
I just think
Like
Divinity's a little too fucking complicated.
it
Like for
it
my D and
is.
D head ass brain, like it's a little too complicated.
Yeah, it definitely works significantly differently to how Baldur's Gate does.
Yeah,
Uh,
Baldur's Gate is so unbelievably fucking streamlined, and it
yeah,
makes sense for the fucking game.
and they also were not afraid to say, you know what? Have your mod tools.
Which I thought was the
Use the
funniest
mods.
one.
Use the mods on all platforms. Go
Which,
for it.
which by the way,
Brilliant.
that's how it's done. That's how
Also,
that's how you keep a community engaged. Like
and
is through mods. Is through mods
yeah,
nowadays because people enjoy changing the way that they play. I mean, a great example of this is obviously, as you said, Baldur's Gate 3, but also Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire has one of the largest fucking modding communities on Steam. And a lot of those mods are fucking good. Like,
yeah.
crazy fucking good.
It's just like one of my other favorite games also has a huge modding community. Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, yeah, also, agreed. Risk of Rain 2's modding community is fucking cracked out of their minds. I don't know how they fucking do it in a 3D game. Like, that
Which
blows my fucking mind every time.
like the amount of added characters that are mods is kind of insane, and they're really well done. Like I was playing it earlier today on stream. There was a mod that added the character from Hyperreal as a survivor.
That's good. I like that.
Like, but just to point this out, going back to Baldur's Gate 3's mods, one of the first featured mods that was on the mod system that Larian introduced was Wither's Big Naturals.
Yeah.
That was one of the very first featured mods.
Yeah.
Larian literally just said, "Have fun with the game. You want Withers to have big naturals? Go for it. We're not going to tell you no."
Which, again, just shows that they genuinely love the community and they were like, you know what? We know what you fucks are going to do, so we're just going to let you do it because you're going to find a way to do it anyways. So we're just going to allow you to do it regardless.
Yeah.
And they're loved for that, right? And it's just,
E-
the indie game
Even
space
in
right now is so good.
yeah, and like even in the trailer that they had announcing the mod support, they made fun of some of the most popular mods, including giving Gale a Glock.
I didn't see that one, but that sounds great because Gale
They
feels
animated the
useless.
trailer. I want you to know they literally flew out. Well, they had all of the VAs record lines for that animated trailer for the mods.
Oh my god. Can you send me that modded the trailer for the mod?
Yes,
Cuz
I can indeed.
I need to watch that after we stop the recording because
It's
god
it's so good.
damn. Oh man. All right. Well, before we get too lost in the sauce here, Danny, I want to move on to my second subject because I don't know if you have anything that you want to go over.
Well, Silk Song was basically the bulk of what I had in mind.
Yeah. The other big announcement that I think we should cover is Helldivers coming to Xbox.
Yes, I know we talked about it a little bit, but it's been out for a bit, and that crossover was pretty good.
Yeah, the crossover with Halo
Halo,
ODST
yep,
and
and
Helldivers is chef's kiss. And the
like,
way that it's supposed to be done, you can
yep,
because I had someone explain it to me. Like I'm a 5-year-old because I don't play Helldivers because I don't have a fucking computer or a fucking Xbox or a PlayStation that can run Helldivers. The For those of you that don't know Helldivers, you can get these things called war bonds, and basically they're just cosmetics.
Yeah.
Well, when Helldivers came to Xbox, they brought in the Halo ODST Warbond. So you could play as an orbital drop shock trooper, and you got all of the traditional guns from Halo 3 ODST. So you got the assault rifle, the SMG, I think you got the shotgun, and I think they gave you the pistol.
Yep.
And you basically from what I was told, the way that it works is that you buy the war bond, and once you have the war bond, you can access it whenever you want. You can spend credits and basically, and do missions and stuff to unlock whatever you want in the war bond as long as you have acquired the war bond.
Yep.
And from what I've been told, war bonds do not leave the store, which means that crossover is permanent. And it's $15 for the ODST war bond, which is what I was told. Which I don't know about you, but I would gladly spend $15 to look like a fucking ODST in fucking Helldivers.
Like, I'll give them a lot of credit for the way that they have it set up, because like most of the war bonds, uh, they're not like too bad to get like the super credits for, because like most of them you can just find the super credit and stuff in game. It just takes a little bit of farming.
Yeah, but you can earn it.
And on top of that, uh, unlike the battle pass system a lot of games have, basically all of Helldivers stuff never goes away. It's just always there. You just have to unlock it.
Yep, you need to do what you have to do, which is literally play the game. Just play the game and you'll get your shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn, Danny, that's a crazy fucking concept. If you
Yeah,
play the game, you can earn shit for free.
yeah. Remember that time unlocking things in game by playing the game.
Yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'm glad that you got that reference.
It's it feels so weird that it's been missing for so long, and now it's just like, oh yeah, it's here again. Outside of like smaller games,
Yeah,
because like there's a lot of really good smaller games that make you work to unlock things.
yeah. There's a lot of great games with with mini battle passes, but like they're well done, right? And I hate the battle passes that like the free shit is like, oh, that's kind of mid. Like
Yeah,
a great example that I have is, and a lot of people may disagree with me on this. I actually think the League of Legends Battle Pass actually makes sense. It's roughly about $15, which is roughly about a Battle Pass price, because a Battle Pass price is anywhere between 10 to 15. So, and if you have Riot points saved up, you just put that towards that Battle Pass then.
yeah,
And you get a ton of stuff for free. Like, even if you can't pay for the Battle Pass, you still get Blue Essence to buy new champions. You still get fucking emotes. You can still get crates. Like, you still get a bunch of free shit. And the free shit's not bad. Because guess what? By the way, at the end of the Battle Pass, there's 5 levels that repeat. And 4 of those levels give you Blue Essence, and the 5th level gives you Orange Essence, and then it restarts the end of the Battle Pass and goes blue, 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 orange. The blue is all stuff that you can use to buy champions with. The orange is for like if you have skin shards that you really want to use to upgrade, or a ward, or any number of things that you've got a shard for. And if you complete the battle pass and you're a psycho like me and actually play enough, you get a ton of shit for free. Like, and if you want to buy the battle pass, you get a lot more. You get orbs, you can get way more shards, you get automatic skins, you get borders, you get icons, you get titles. Like, it's a good. A lot of people may shit on me for this take. I actually think League of Legends Battle Pass, at least nowadays, is relatively decent. I think most of the skins in the battle pass are semi mid. Some of them are good. Some of them are kind of eh. But also, like, most of them are not for the champions that I play. So I'm like, all right, well, another skin for my collection. It's not like I
Yeah,
don't have 1,000 fucking skins. So, but regardless, like the battle pass is in both League and TFT are good. Like they're both $15, and you don't have to play both. Like if you only want to play League, you can. If you only want to play TFT, you can, and you only have to buy one battle pass. Or if you don't want to buy a battle pass, you don't have to. You still get free shit for both. Like you still get
yeah,
free currency for the TFT one. And I think the problem that we found along the way is developers started making battle passes mandatory. A great example of this is World of Tanks, specifically World of Tanks console, because a lot of those
yeah.
battle passes had really OP tanks for
And
like a whole like 3 years, and if you didn't buy the battle pass, you were shit out of luck for that tank. And then they
and
started making the battle passes garbage by giving you nothing but tier 8 premiums that you were just going to get in tier 10 games anyways.
yeah, they started throwing a bunch of like reruns, which is like this is the weird thing about it because it's simultaneously a good and terrible battle pass. Like you get one if you complete it, you can theoretically not have to spend anything on the next one. It just continuously feeds back into itself.
Yeah, which is what I was always a big fan of. Was if you and that's the one really good shining point of the World of Tanks Battle Pass is
Yeah,
as you
the
said.
rewards got terrible, but it would always feed back into itself, and it still does.
Yeah,
From the last that I remember, it still does. But
yeah, but the rewards themselves are not that good. But as long as you complete the Battle Pass, you can just buy the next one with those because it's what 2,000 credits.
yeah, it's 2000, and oftentimes if you get some good chests from them, uh, you can get more than that out of it.
Yeah, because if you have enough of the premium tanks and you get a premium tank from one of the chests, you get the gold for it.
Yeah, like at the very least, that was a good interaction with it, so you could come out ahead in some cases.
Yeah, and at the very worst, you got a new tank,
Yeah,
which I don't think anybody complains about. But yeah,
now
yeah, and it's just it's and it, I just think that battle passes nowadays are there's one of two sides. It's either a dog shit battle pass or it's a battle pass done right. There's really no in between
yeah,
because they either
like
overcharge for garbage or they undercharge you and you're like, damn, this battle pass was really good, but why is it so fucking cheap? Like,
yeah, like
which is a weird first problem to have, which is odd. And that's one of the reasons because studios might be too afraid to increase the price of a battle pass uh, in case people don't want to buy it.
yeah, it's just I think the best middle ground is to have like a middling price. Like $10, I think is fine for a battle pass. Usually, it just depends like how much stuff they're giving away on the free pass.
Yeah, I can fully agree with that. I think the free pass, the free items in a battle pass should be enjoyable enough that players are like, all right, that was kind of cool. Like I actually got like I grinded to the end of the battle pass and I actually earned enough to be like, yeah, that was worth it to actually put my time in for the battle pass. And on the other side, for people that buy the battle pass, they're like, wow, I really got like that investment actually paid off. I got a ton of stuff that I was really looking forward to, and now I want to buy the next battle pass.
Yeah,
And I think that's one of the biggest difficulties is once a battle pass is up and the next one comes up, how do you keep enticing players to buy the battle pass when half of the shit in it is garbage? Because that's a big problem with the AAA studios is the battle passes trash. They're fucking garbage.
yeah. It's like you can't like start off too strong, but at the same time, you don't want to like skimp out on people because like eventually a lot of battle passes tend to lead to just a soft form of power creeping themselves.
Yeah,
It's a very hard thing to get right.
yeah, and I commend studios that manage to do a battle pass right. Like, I think it's fun. Do
Yeah,
we have any other topics that we want to talk about, Danny? Otherwise, I'm kind of down to just do a short episode today.
I think we covered some pretty good topics.
Yeah, because I mean, we covered Silk Song, we covered Helldivers, and we even went on a tangent about battle passes.
Yeah,
I'd say that's good and all good and days hard work or
yeah.
hard days work. Fuck English, I can't speak. Um, yeah. So I guess any closing thoughts about everything that we covered, Danny?
Uh, well, in I'd say probably like maybe give or take a week or two, I'll have some information on Destiny Rising.
Oh, isn't that the mobile game?
Yeah, I have been slowly making my way through it.
I cannot wait to hear from that. I will say though, Danny, this will be my regards to you. Have you? Did you end up going to watch those uh, LTA South matches I told you about?
I still haven't gotten an opportunity to because it's been busy.
Hold on, I will find you. Hold on, hold on, holding, holding. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. The next match is literally tomorrow at noon EST, so 11 a.m. your time.
I I'll see. I should be up by then, hopefully.
And it's two really good fucking. It's. Oh man, one of literally the premier teams from LTA South, Loud, is playing. They went to Worlds last year and they were an absolute blast to watch. Like it's because we're in the finals right now, or leading up to we're in the playoffs slash the end of the regular split slash playoffs for most of the regions. So basically, whoever wins these championships are going to Worlds, and I am so fucking excited, Danny, because Worlds is always so much fun. The best matches are honestly the play-ins because it's all of the minor regions just duking it out to see who manages to get into the round robins. I guess now it's the Swiss playoffs, but whatever. It's I'm very excited for this Worlds. I have a feeling that China or LPL or LCK are gonna win again because I don't know what the West is doing. They just can't get their fucking heads out of their asses. But whatever. But yeah, I mean, with that being said, Danny, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube and Twitch at CatboxDanny.
You can also find me on Twitch and YouTube at Dominate Fox or on Twitter at Dominate Fox 1. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Uh, we both appreciate it. We both hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, don't be a sweat lord. We'll see you guys next time.